Good morning and welcome to my channel, Ian's Forge. If you've been watching the previous videos, you'll see how we got up to this stage. Otherwise, you can go and find my previous videos. Yeah. So today we'll be making up a handle for it. Maybe a guard. I'll see how it looks with just a handle and the leather cord. Otherwise, yeah, I'll be making a guard, and yeah, that's it. So today I'll just be making a handle. I have this piece of wood here. It's just a piece of pallet wood. Nothing special. So what I'll do, I'll just line it up to where I want it. Maybe use a straight edge. I'll draw the shape round, as I'll be using that later for when I come to drill the holes. When I come to drill the hole for the tang to go down. Funny noise. Right, it went a bit all over the place, but it doesn't matter. It's going to get shaped and shaved and shaped. Kindling. Okay, so we got this here. It's going to be the shape of the handle. Got a slight taper to it. I don't know actually. What I might do is thin it out here, then have a swell at the end, and round it out swell. Yeah, I'll do that. What I'll remark it. It just doesn't seem right. See, I find this happens with knife making. You'll start on something, and then you'll find it does what it wants to do. It sort of has a mind of its own. It, the metal does what it wants to do. You can't always change that unless you do the stock removal method. And sometimes when I'm doing the stock removal method, I find I'm battling with it. Like this knife here. Very similar, dimensions wise. This is done stock removal. Don't know if it's in shot. Yeah, this top one was done stock removal, And obviously you know that this bottom one was forged, and I've been working on this one for ages. I've been working on it for so long I can't even be bothered anymore. You know, there's still got a bunch of work that needs doing to it. I've practically given up on this one, so I'll pick it up again in the not too distant future and start on it again. But this goes a lot quicker. You know, it takes on its own shape, if you want. It's got its own mind of its own. And same with wood. You stick a piece of wood right next to it, and you find, oh, actually it doesn't look right. It doesn't match up with the blade. It doesn't balance. So, you know, you change it, and then I'll put it on and think, oh shit, actually this handle's no good at all. And then what I'll do, I'll just throw it on the wood pile, the kindling pile, and start again with a different material maybe, or something else. But yeah, so there we have it. I'm going to recut this now and see what happens. Okay, so I reshaped the handle. You know, just chopped off the corners, made it the same width all the way along. Before it was sort of tapered, and so now get it in shot. So now it looks something a bit like that. You know what? I think I will put a guard on it. I think it needs a guard. It needs a guard. It needs a guard. It needs a guard. Okay, so I've got this piece of steel. It's just regular mild steel, I believe. That'll be used as a guard. It's nice and pitted, looks nice and weathered. Can't remember where I found this, but yep, and it's the perfect width. I'll use this. Okay, so I couldn't find my regular size set square, so I'll use the mini one. I don't even know why I'm bothering. It's what's the word? It's all going to be rounded off anyway, and it's going to get all misshapen, and I suppose it'll help when it comes to holding it in the vice though, won't it? Okay. Okay, so those of you who don't have any tools, or have a very limited number of tools, you can just go to boot sales and things like that. I picked this up for like £1. It's an Eclipse hacksaw. Yeah, it's amazing. It's really well built. I've got another one over there, a cheaper one, but it's just not as nice to use. This one has nice cast aluminium handle. You know, it's just a pleasure to use. You know, it even came with a blade. Not this one. I think the other blades wore out. But you know, £1 on a boot sale. You don't really want to be spending much more than that for boot sale tools, but you can get some really good quality tools. You can. So, you know, just slowly build up your collection of tools, and eventually, whatever you need, and you need it, just get it, and move on with the project. If you need something else, get it. Tools aren't expensive, and if you look after them, they'll last a lifetime. Apart from the really, really shitty cheap ones, but yeah. Okay, let's get this. My blade stuck. Okay, you can see I went into the hole. I wanted to try and avoid it, but I didn't. And so what I'm going to do is flip it upside down and cut down from this end. Sorry if the lighting's a bit terrible in here, guys, but I've only got the two light sources. I think this blade's wearing out, don't you think? So here we have it. What I want to do is dress it up a little bit on the grinder, just so it'll fit square in the drill presses vise. Otherwise, if there's any high spots or it's uneven, it's not going to clamp right, is it? Saying that, these jaws do have V notches in them. I'll dress up anyway. Excuse me. I'll dress up anyway because I like things done a certain way. So this is the point where you decide where you want the guard to sit on the knife. Actually, what I will do is I'll clean up this area a bit. I'll grind some of this out and clean it up just so it balances nicer, otherwise it looks too much like a spare. I mean, ideally I should have forged this area out a bit more here, but I'm not firing up the forge again. That's it, that's done. I'm not going back. Once this knife is done, I'm going to move on to the next project, which will probably be another knife, but I won't talk so much through the process. I'll probably just get on with it and just do it, but obviously video it. But or something else. Think about me and a friend from Turbo Conquering Mega Eagle. We're going to do a spear, make some spears, throwing spears. You know, make up some targets basically. We'll do a video collaboration with each other. We'll do like a little competition of spear chucking. Yeah, it'll be fun. It will be fun. I've just had an amazing thought. Ian, you're a genius. focus. Okay, so what I've done, I just ground out that area there. I will touch up with the file just to clean it up a little bit. Otherwise it is quite rough, you don't want to just leave it like that. So this should balance out the blade a little better with the handle. Yep. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. So what I'm going to do is decide how far along the handle's going to go. Up there. What do I do with that? You may not need one, but I would advise getting one anyway, because they're reasonably, relatively cheap, and it just makes life a little bit easier. But when you're starting out, I probably wouldn't say you'll need one, but because they're so cheap, why not? This one isn't ideal really, because it's completely flat. You want one with the thicker, this portion thicker, so it sits on the edge flat. So that's it. And a little ruler, little steel rule, about £1 from Toolstation or Screwfix, £1.50. I don't know. Yeah. You can get the full size ones, the foot long ones. You can get even longer. But, yeah. Little 6-inch one will do. 6 inches is enough. Okay, if it seems like I'm pausing a lot and not doing anything, it's because I'm thinking. Sorry, my brain doesn't have a speaker, so, and then when I end up speaking what I'm thinking, a lot of shit comes out, so I'll just stay quiet. I'll probably end up editing it out anyway, I don't know, whatever. Right, okay. These are very, very useful. Set of vernier calipers. Let's check that it's in shot. Yep, set of vernier calipers. Like I said, you don't necessarily need it, but they come in handy and they're cheap enough. This one was an expensive set. I've got a digital set, a cheapo digital eBay set somewhere. I think the battery kept on running out and I can't be bothered to replace the battery each time. Plus I like these actual vernier. It's got the vernier scale on it. I prefer this type. So what I'm doing is just measuring the width along where the knife is going to come up to. And that's, I'll say about 20mm. Just over 20mm, but I'll call it 20mm. And then what I'll do, I'll transfer that onto this. So I want the hole 20mm wide. I'll set it as quite high up actually. So I want to thin this blade down a bit more. Don't know if you can pick that up. I thought I'd make sure I get everything in shot. Otherwise you're just stuck wondering, you're left wondering, what the hell am I doing? What is Ian doing? What am I doing? Okay, so yeah, I just had a thought this ain't gonna work, is it? Oh, God. Oh, yes it is. Sorry, I'm being stupid. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I'm not doing it right. Sorry, scratch all that. I'll leave this in just to show little mistakes I make. I don't need to drill the hole there. I need to drill the hole in line with. I need to drill the hole in line with this line here. These lines. So what am I doing? I'm gonna chuck it up in the drill press and drill these holes. So let's draw this line. So I have some brain fart moments sometimes. I've done this enough times, I should know what I'm doing. Right, okay, so I've squared up the hole. Forget about these little shoulder bits. Oh, that shoulder's gone now. But this top shoulder, forget about them on the wood. What I'm going to do is just drill straight down. It's got a slight taper to it. I can adjust it in the drill press, you'll see what I'm doing. But yeah, let's get it up in the... Is it in shot? Bollocks. I don't know. Whatever. You'll see what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to drill down parallel with these lines here. It's got a slight taper. So I'll adjust it in the drill press to suit the taper, to match the taper. A bit dark here, isn't it? What I'm going to do now is drill down the holes. I've left it square so it can still be held in the... Don't want to get carried away and sort of start shaping the handle, because you want to be able to hold it in the vice secure. You can see how far down I want to go, so I can sort of measure it up as I go. I've got these long drill bits here, which is approximately same diameter as thickness of the tang. So see, that'll go all the way down. What I'll do, I'll start it off with a short drill bit. What size is it? Six M6 drill bit. So I'll use this a regular length drill bit for now. Oh, I do some funny things sometimes. What I'll do, I'll put that all the way down and then I'll line up. Actually, you know what, it'll work better if I use the long one. So let's chuck this up in there. Down, and I'll just line up the lines that I drew on there with the green marker pen. I'll line up with the drill bit like that, and that's done. So then I'll give that a tighten, and that's good to go on this side, on the right hand side. Oh, I don't want to drop. No, I don't want to drop that. I do not want to drop that. I'll be very annoyed if I drop that. This tab's move around, but there's a matter of so much. Actually, it does. Just tighten that. Okay, hope you can see everything. You know what? I'm blocking the camera. Good thing I checked. Alright, let's reposition you. Shouldn't really let go of this, it could whiz around and cause all sorts of problems. Broken drill bits, a lot of swearing, because I bought a pack of these and this is the only one I could find, these extra long ones. The other ones, fuck knows what's happened to them, but they're somewhere. Sorry for my language, guys, but I'm pretty sure the people that are watching this are going to mind a little bit of swearing every now and again. Can you hear them? Can you hear them? What am I doing? No, yeah. Let's line it up with this one again. So close, I don't even know why I'm bothering. But it's good practice. It's good practice. This is going to get burnt on anyway, the handle's going to get burnt on. I'm just going to drill this out. And then what? Yeah, then burn it on. I'll throw this in the forge. Get the peen hot. Nice and hot. I'll be holding this in the vise. No. I'll be holding the wood in the vise. And I'll take this out of the forge and burn it on. It's tight, it's tight, it's tight. Slip that in there. Raise it up a little bit because it wasn't enough. The drill press bottomed out. Make sure there's no sideways pressure. Make sure it's a nice relaxed position. And go. Alrighty then. Leave there for now. Okay, so I've got two holes drilled, following these lines here, going down to that depth there. So now what I'm going to do is just open up the gap by jamming the drill in there. I'll jam the drill up in there and sort of wiggle it around. I'll show you a bit, then what I'll do, I'll stop the video and then I'll start again when it's all done and I'm ready to move to the next stage. Okay, so there we have it. I drilled it out the best I could before I snapped my last one. Where it's gone? The last one of the extra long drill bits. So I've just been on eBay and ordered another pack, and I think I split the wood. Well, I don't think. I know I split the wood. I've split the wood right there. I don't know if you can see that. Right along there. And you know what, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to carry on because it will add to its rusticness. Yeah, it's going to be a rustic knife. It's not going to be one of these high polished, surgical looking things that you don't ever want to use, this is going to be a usable knife. It shouldn't be an issue. What I'll do, I'll double pin it. I'll double pin the handle, and it's going to be resined on. Should I double pin it or single? I don't know, whatever. If it fails, the person I made it for, or even if I don't give it to anyone, you can always just bring it back and I can rehandle it for them. No, I can rehang it. Is that the right word? No, just rehandle it, whatever. So yeah, so what I'll do, I'm going to burn this on now using a blowtorch. If that doesn't work, what I'll do, I'll stick it in the forge. I'll quickly fire up the forge and bung it in there, and yeah. Now, it's going to take a while. What I'll do, I'll just pop it up on something. Just leave that there. But my gas is running out. I need to get another bottle of gas. Ah, that sucks. Well, let's get smoky. Open up the door, I think. Okay, you can see it's starting to look a bit like a kitchen knife. Right, so I've done the handle, which split, and that goes onto there like that, and the guard will go there, or I might do a leather wrap style guard, which is a lot quicker and easier. A bit of cheating really. It'll be more old-timey, old-fashioned looking, but I think a guard will, you know, be a nice little touch. Nice little oval shaped guard. Yeah. So what am I doing? So that's it. I'm done for the day. What I will do is finish sanding it off, you know, by hand. You don't want to watch that; that's boring. And then throw in some oil. No, do I want to oil it? No, I don't want to oil it. Not yet. Not until it's glued on. And yeah, that'll be it for the day anyway. Next video will be heat treating the blade. I'll heat treat the blade in the next video, and well, I'll fit the guard in the next video, this guard, because I put it on hot and forge it to the shape of the blade. So I put the guard on hot, whatever. If I decide to do that, you'll see that. Otherwise, then I'll heat treat it. Otherwise, I'll just heat treat it and wrap it in leather. I'll see how it looks. So, thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for more upcoming videos. What I'll do, I'll keep them coming. Don't forget to thumbs up, and please subscribe, because then you'll get the next video. As soon as it comes out, you'll get notified when the next video is out, so you can watch it straight away. and enjoy watching me ham up a perfectly good piece of wood. Thank you.